Thank you for the visit. SciQ is science made simple for the rest of us. Enjoy. This tutorial is made using a Windows 7 PC. However, using Terrarium TV on any other platform will be very similar in most cases and exactly the same in some cases. In the description below you can find a link where you can download Terrarium TV Premium version 1.7.6, which is ad-free. Note, the premium release works for every device except Fire TV. Fire TV Premium release is coming soon. Hopefully. This is an attempt to simplify the navigation of the Terrarium TV user interface. Note, between videos, short ads will open automatically on the free version of Terrarium TV. Those ads are what supports the developers' efforts to make Terrarium TV possible. When they pop up, the best option is to let them play. They are normally 30 seconds or less. When an X pops up in the ad anywhere on the screen, you can then close it or just hit your back button or the escape key if you are using a keyboard. Here is a heads up for those who don't know. If you want playback to run at its very best, use VLC Player. To do that, just download and install the VLC APK from Play Store. Now open Terrarium TV and look at the top far right of the main home screen and locate 3 vertical dots. This is your settings icon. Click it and select Settings. Now locate the Choose Default Video Player and click it. Now click the radio button for VLC Player and then just exit Settings. That's all there is to it. Terrarium TV will now play using VLC Player automatically as the default player. You will be glad you did this as it cuts way down on ads. Without wasting any more of your time, let's jump right in. When you open Terrarium TV you will see a page similar to this one. Look at the top of the page, in the far right corner, and you will see 3 vertical dots. Next, moving left, an inverted triangle made up of 3 horizontal lines, then a white star, then a search icon, then further left, you will see a small downward pointing arrow, then the word trending, and all the way left you will see 3 horizontal vertical lines. Those icons across the top of the page is where almost all of your navigation will begin. Starting on the far left, click the 3 horizontal lines. A sidebar that looks like this opens. In the top section you see TV shows, movies, and favorites. Below under Tools you see TV calendar and downloads. For the most part, you will not use TV calendar. You should never use any downloads options. You do not want downloaded content on your hard drive. When you have downloaded content on your hard drive is when you begin to get into the gray areas of where or not streaming services like Terrarium TV are legal. Below Tools, if you scroll down, under Others, you will see Settings and Sharing. Share if you like. We will cover settings later. For now, scroll back to top and click the TV shows link. It opens a page that looks like this one. Now looking to the right of the 3 horizontal lines, if you click either the word trending or the small downward pointing arrow, you get a drop-down menu that looks like this. You can choose genre, most popular, top-rated, etc. You can scroll down in this menu for even more options, like Netflix, to display Netflix favorites, Amazon, to display Amazon favorites, Hulu, to display Hulu favorites, and YouTube Red, to display the best of YouTube Red. For our purposes, we'll go back and click the 3 horizontal lines again to open a sidebar. When we do, we click the movies link and it opens a page that looks like this one. Now, you can use the trending and arrow buttons again to choose genre, most popular, top-rated, etc. Now, closing this menu, we will click the 3 horizontal lines one last time and then click the favorites link. A page opens that looks like this one. As you can see, there will be nothing in your favorites folder yet, so just exit this page, like always, using your escape or back button, or even by clicking the arrow at the top left side of the page. We have covered what the trending and small downward pointing arrow links are used for, so now, look all the way across the top of the page to the right, and locate an icon that looks like a magnifying glass. This is your search icon. When you click it, an input window opens to the left of the search icon. This feature can be a real-time saver if you know what you are looking for. It will take you right to the program you want to watch. As you can see, in our example, we typed in Game of Thrones. Below the text box, you can also see where Game of Thrones displayed as a clickable link. When we click that link, we are taken to a window that looks like this. When we click on the image that is displayed in this new window, we go to this page. Look towards the middle of this page, and you will see 3 text links: Overview, Seasons, and See Also. By default, when you visit this page, it opens an overview. This just gives a brief description of the movie or TV series. Click on Seasons and this window opens. Now, as you can see, you can choose your TV series, season by season. Click on See Also, and this window opens. This will index other series, similar to Game of Thrones in this example. Your results may be different. If you are searching for something different than Game of Thrones, then under See Similar, you will get an index of programs similar to what you searched for. Now, let's click Seasons again. Remember, when you are indexing movies, you will not see the Seasons link. The obvious reason being, movies are not generally released in sequential episodes. For our purposes, right now though, we will click Game of Thrones, Season 1. You choose that link simply by clicking on the Season 1 image. A new page will open that looks like this one. Note, the first time you open Terrarium TV, you will most likely see a big blue ball in the top left-hand side of the page. It is useless, just click on it and it will go away. When you do, another one will appear on the top right side of the page. Again, it is useless. Just give it a click and make it go away. Once we get rid of the big blue balls, we get this page. Look just below the word season and you will see your episodes listed in a line across the page. Now you simply click or otherwise select the episode that you wish to view. For this example, we are choosing episode 1. Now you just need to click the play arrow located at the top, far right of the page. When you click that arrow, a new page opens. You will see a blue broken line running across the upper portion of the page. This is normal. After a short time your streams will begin to post. The smaller streams, which require the least bandwidth, will post first. If you have a really fast internet connection, you may want to wait until larger streams post so you can get the best possible picture. If you have a very slow internet connection, you may want to choose a smaller stream, as they play better on slower connections. For purposes of this video, we are choosing a stream of 720p resolution. We click that link, and it opens a small window. Now you have your play options. The top link will describe the streaming source. You can click that link, and it will play, or you can simply click play, or you can click play with subtitles, or you can click play with and switch players, although I recommend that you always use VLC player if you can. You should stay away from the 2 download links, which are download and download with subtitles. I will say this again. You do not want downloaded streaming content stored on your hard drive. If you simply can't resist using the download links, then I highly recommend that you use a very good VPN service like IPVanish or private internet access. Below the download links, you will see Copy Stream Link. If you click this link, the address will be loaded to your clipboard. If you paste the link in your browser, you can actually watch the stream online, in most cases, without even using Terrarium TV. For purposes of this video, I am simply clicking play. When I do, a new window is opened. You should be using VLC player. If so, you will see the small VLC player icon start to spin, and very soon your video will load and start playing. The first time you run VLC on Terrarium TV, some tips icons may pop up. If so, just look at center of screen and you will see a link that reads, "Got it." Dismiss this. Click that icon and the player will start. After starting VLC the first time, you will not see those tips again. You can watch all episodes in a season sequentially, or you can jump around, or you can watch all the seasons of your chosen series sequentially, or again, you can jump around. Those choices are entirely up to you. We have just covered all the steps for playing a TV show or a TV series. For playing movies, just select movies, then the movie you want to play, and follow the same steps that we used to play a TV episode, except you will not get a list of episodes. Instead, you just click play when you get to that page. Now, we can go back to the main user page and look at favorites, the year filter, and finally settings. Look at the top of page to the right. Locate a white star. This is the link to your favorites folder. It is extremely easy to add items to the favorites folder. Just pick any video. Because we have been using Game of Thrones as example, we will stick with that. Just click Game of Thrones and it opens a new page. When we do that, if we look again at the top right of the new page, we see a black star. Click it and it turns white. Now escape back to main page. Click the white star on the main page. A new page opens. Now as you can see, Game of Thrones has been added to your favorites. You can select and play any items in your favorites folder simply by clicking on them, then following the steps that have already been described. Next is your year filter. I very seldom use the year filter. It may prove more useful to you. To locate it, just look for the inverted triangle made up of 3 horizontal lines to the right of the white star. When we click it, our year filter displays as a drop-down menu that looks like this one. Now, if you are wishing to filter results by year, you just scroll down to your preferred year and click that year, and your results will be indexed accordingly. Lastly is your setting options. To access them, just click the 3 white dots to the right of the year filter. Then click Settings in the drop-down menu and the following page will be displayed. We have already been here when we went through setting up the VLC player as your default video player, and for the most part, that is about all you need to do, although you are free to tweak Terrarium TV any way you like. For purposes of this tutorial, I'll show you a couple that I use sometimes. Under General, scroll down to Default Play Action. By default it is set to Always Ask. Click that link and a menu pops up that gives you several options. If you have a specific way you want your videos to start every time, you can choose one, and it will save you 1 click each time your video starts. For our purposes, we will just leave the default setting. Now we just click Cancel on the lower right of that window to close it. Continue to scroll down and you will come to Playback. Again it is set to Always Ask. If you prefer your playbacks to start a certain way, you can manage those options here. There are a lot of Kodi users and Terrarium TV users who hate OpenLoads as a stream provider because they are notorious for peddling malware. If you don't want to take a chance on malware infections on your device, it is easy to remove OpenLoads from your list of providers. Just scroll down in Settings until you see the Providers and Resolvers section. Below that, locate and click on Choose Resolvers to be enabled. A menu pops up. Find OpenLoad. It's usually near the top. You will see the checkbox beside it, highlighted in blue, with a check mark in the middle. Just click it. When the blue highlight and the check mark disappears, OpenLoads is disabled. Once that is done, just click the OK button, located on the bottom right of the page, and you will never get streams provided by OpenLoads again. Remember, as far as I know, there is no link, whereas you can restore all your settings to default. If you run into problems after changing settings and you can't remember which settings you changed, your best option will be to reinstall Terrarium TV. That is why, for the most part, I just stick to the default settings. This video does not begin to cover everything Terrarium TV is capable of doing. However, just knowing these basics can really help you access countless hours of free entertainment. If you use Terrarium TV, do so responsibly. With Terrarium TV, as with any streaming service, it is your place to stay abreast of any new legislation and regulations governing the use of free streaming media platforms. Also remember the link in the description if you want to download the premium, ad-free version of Terrarium TV. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Use Terrarium TV carefully. Be safe and enjoy. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, share and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more releases from SciQ.